Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be kind of fun. I had this really cool idea of what if I match songs to books. I love music. I listen to a lot of music, as you can tell from my background. You know, like, I'm kind of a fangirl. The fangirl life chose me, I did not choose it, and it's got its clutches on me. So I really love music, and a lot of times when I read, I find songs that match perfectly with the characters or the scenario or just anything that's happening in the book. So today I'm going to share some of them. The books that I picked out are basically like my favorite books because those are the ones that I could find songs for that just best described what was going on. I don't know, you can feel me on that. I have my little book here that has all of my song choices on here, and I'm gonna hopefully play a little bit of each song for you. I don't know, with copyright and all that kind of stuff. If not, I'll have a picture here of the song and the lyrics and everything like that that perfectly encompass the book. But I'm gonna try my best to work around copyright. I don't really know exactly how that works, but I'm gonna try my best. So if the part where the music is in it gets cut out, don't blame me, blame YouTube, okay? Got my stack of books here. I have a playlist on my Spotify, obviously, of just songs that remind me of books. So I kind of like went through that and I like handpicked all the ones that were specifically for these books. Obviously, love songs can kind of be like interchangeable for a lot of books, but I feel like lyrics wise, something just stuck out to me in here that reminds me of a book. So I'm just gonna go over it and we're gonna talk about it. So the first books are Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom. This is a duology, a fantasy duology. Everybody and their mother has heard of these. If you haven't, please go read it. It's about a heist and magic, a serum that they can help amplify powers, and it's basically like politics and which kingdom should have it and if it should even be given out to people. It's really good. The fan family in here is through the roof. It's absolutely amazing. And also, I've mentioned it before, but if you liked watching the show Arcane, Six of Crows heavily reminds me of the show. You know, they're kind of one and the same in my brain. They just go together. But anyway, the songs that match these are so perfect. Trouble by Caged Elephant, just in my mind, perfectly encapsulates Six of Crows. It just, Kaz, I got some good ones for this, okay? I picked about like 2 or 3 songs for each book, but some of them are just so on the nose and they're so perfect. Everyone knows this song, but like, trouble on my left, trouble on my right. I've faced in trouble almost all my life. If that's not Kaz Brekker, Inej, I don't really know what is. If that's not literally any of the Six of Crows, I don't know what is. Trouble on my left, trouble on my right. I've been facing trouble almost all my life. My sweet love, once you pull me through, everywhere I look, I catch a glimpse of you. I said it was love and I did it for life. Did it for you. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Guys. One in the same. Money don't grow on trees. Like, it's literally, it's right there. I don't know how much more I can emphasize that those 2 songs, Trouble and Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, are literally Six of Crows. I love those songs so much. Like, right after I read this, I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm connecting the dots here. The chorus for Ain't No Rest for the Wicked says, she looked at me and this is what she said. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down. I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. No mourners, no funerals. That's like the catchphrase of this book. Every time they do something dangerous or their lives are at stake, they literally are always like, no mourners, no funerals. The whole world of Six of Crows, and basically the whole plot and everything, is that they do it for money because they literally live in the slums and they need money to keep their lives afloat. Money literally makes the world go round, and yes, they do bad things for bad people, but it's all for the money. Quite literally Six of Crows. I'm not kidding here. And then also, when I was reading this, Devil Town by Cavetown, not the like popular one, but the, I guess not the slow down version, but the original Devil Town. I listened to that on repeat after I finished these books. Like, no joke, I was like, oh my gosh, Devil Town is quite literally Ketterdam. Six of Crows. I was kind of obsessed with this song after I finished reading these, not gonna lie. Do we hear this? I don't know why in my mind I was like, Kaz is singing to me. Like, what? Nothing in the lyrics of Devil Town is like inherently Six of Crows. It's just the overall vibe. The song is very slowed down, dark, like gloomy, gothy type of vibe, and it just, it's about people being unhappy. You live in Deviltown, things are not good, and that's just the vibe I get from Ketterdam. The chorus, Deviltown is colder in the summertime, I'll lose my mind at least another 1,000 times, hold my hand tight, we'll make it another night. I get a little scared of something new, but I feel a little safer when I'm with you. Falling doesn't feel so bad when I know you're falling this way too. I'm thinking in my mind Kaz, Inej, Jesper, Violet, like Nina, Matthias, like I'm thinking about just the relationships and the friend group as a whole, and it's like, yes, they're all not in the best conditions in mental space and like they've got so much trauma, but like also everything's great when they're both falling the same way and everything's bad but they're in it together. I don't know, something about that song just like scratches an itch in my brain, and I'm just like, Deviltown, yes. Deviltown equals Ketterdam in my mind. Deviltown is colder in the summertime, hold my hand tight, we'll make it another night. I don't know, I'm thinking about Kaz and his brother. It was just the two of them against the world. It's a whole thing. Like, if you know what happened. There's probably other songs too, but those three like really stuck out to me and I listened to them on repeat when I finished this duology. So good. Also, if you haven't read this, I know everybody has, but this was like my first introduction to any type of fantasy, and this was just so good. The story, the characters, the character development, everything about the story is just so fleshed out and it makes sense, and I love this world and these characters. Probably one of my favorite ships is in here, Kaz and Inej. I absolutely love them. These books are just so good. Fourth one was the next book that I have a lot of songs that I thought of after I read it. I feel like a lot of the songs for this can be just love songs in general because obviously they're in love, but I think I have 3 specific Taylor songs in mind. Basically the whole Lover album is what I was kind of thinking that the vibe was after I finished this, but Daylight, Afterglow, and False God on Lover album by Taylor Swift, they just encapsulate the relationship perfectly. The whole push and pull kind of mysteriousness of Xaden, but then also like they're both so in love, but then they don't trust each other. It's so much, and I think these 3 songs just perfectly match the energy that the 2 characters are giving. I already know this is gonna get copyrighted because it's Taylor Swift, obviously. I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you. I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you. I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night, and now I see daylight. I only see daylight. Now, if that isn't Xaden's POV, his perspective towards Violet, I don't know what is. Because his whole life he's been living in this like darkness and trauma and just the shadows, basically. Just all of that for basically his whole life. And then he meets Violet and he's like, I know we're not supposed to like each other, but now it's like it's okay because of our dragons. But he's like, I can't think of anything else. Now that I've thought of you, now that I've seen you, you're basically all that I want. You're all that I need. I think it's so perfect. Morning now, it's brighter now, I don't wanna look at anything else. Yeah, it's golden calling. Xaden needs to step into the daylight, basically him being in love with Violet, and his life is just completely different. He sees color, love is golden, it's not black and white. I don't know, man, but every time I hear that, I just think of their relationship and I'm like, oh my god. It's so cute. And then we get into Afterglow. Oh my gosh. Afterglow too. Literally Xaden. A lot of these in my mind are just Xaden's POV because he's like obviously so head over heels in love with Violet. Violet is too, but we all know that he's messed up and he's lied about certain things and he's keeping so many secrets. Now you're blue, put you in jail for something you didn't do. I pinned your hands behind your back, thought I had reason to attack, but no. Fighting with a true love is boxing with no gloves till chemistry blows up, till there's no us. Why'd I have to break what I love so much? It's on your face and I'm to blame. I need to say, hey, it's on me. In my head, I'm the one who burned us down. But it's not what I meant. Sorry that I hurt you. I don't want to do this to you. I don't want to lose this with you. I need to say, hey, it's on me. Just don't go. Meet me in the afterglow. So many songs from Lover just hold this same vibe and I'm like, Fourth Wing, it's so good. Taylor, obviously, like, her songs are written so well, but there's so many songs to choose from in her discography. So many of them can match quite literally any emotion. She's great at storytelling, great at songwriting, and they can all fit in different perspectives of characters and books and shows. Like, she's like, her music's so good and it can fit in so many different avenues and just yeah. Also False God, because it's kind of from Violet's perspective, they're worshiping this love but it's not good, and like to some degree it's like low-key kind of toxic because like he's lying, keeping secrets, she doesn't know what it is, but then like there's love for each other there, you know? Yeah, just worshiping this idea of this great love, but they're gonna keep doing it anyway, even though there's secrets that he's hiding. You know? We were stupid to jump in the ocean separating us. Remember how I'd fly to you? Iron Flame, when they go flying like back and forth to be together. And I can't talk to you when you're like this, staring at the window like I'm not your favorite town. I'm New York City. I still do it for you, babe. They warned us about times like this. They say the road gets hard and you get lost when you get led by blind faith. False God is just such a gem in Taylor's discography. Religion's in your lips. Even if it's a false god, we still worship. We might just stay away with it. The altar is my hips. Even if it's a false god, we still worship. It's love. Obviously, the romance is there. The lust is there. They just want to be together. But there's both things that they're hiding. Well, I guess Xaden's hiding more. It's this whole thing. Yeah, lots of songs, I think, from the Lover album encapsulate Xaden and Violet's relationship, but those three specifically, I was like, oh my gosh. Love Taylor Swift, Lover album's great. Next, I'm gonna get into Binding 13. There's definitely one song that we all think of when we hear of Binding 13, and it's I don't mind spending every day. You know, She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. That song perfectly encapsulates Johnny and Shannon's relationship so well. It's perfect. In my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, Maroon 5 wrote it for Binding 13. Like, that's so crazy. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner. This was my jam on Band Hero. I know a lot of people had Guitar Hero, but we had Band Hero when I was younger, which had like drums and a microphone and a guitar. I loved playing on the guitar and I loved to sing on the microphone. Girl, of course I was eating that up and I was like, yeah, let's go. And they had this song on there. It was one of my favorites to sing. I absolutely loved it. So every time I hear this, I just think about like being like a little kid. And also now I think about Binding 13 and I think about Johnny and Shannon every time I hear it. That song just puts me in such a good mind space and it's just such a cute song. Maroon 5, where have you been? Like where's the pining and the yearning? Can you come back to that? Like, can you guys write music like that now? What happened? Y'all wrote Payphone too. I don't know what they're doing now. They need to give us more stuff like that. Please. I think it was part of the playlist. I love when authors put playlists, and I know that a lot of the songs representative of their relationship are put in the song moments at the end of the story. And then for each character, Chloe Walsh put little playlists. So there's one for Shannon and then there's one for Johnny too. But obviously She Will Be Loved is their song. I love it so much. I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. I've had you so many times, but somehow I want more. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while. And She Will Be Loved by Johnny Cavanaugh. Exactly. Tap on my window, knock on my door. When I make you feel beautiful, I know I tend to get so insecure. Doesn't matter anymore. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. My heart is full and my door is always open. You come anytime you want. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. It's just so cute. It's quite literally adorable, and this song just makes me so giddy every time I hear it because it just reminds me of them. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, that one as well. It's their song too. It's so cute. Yeah. We ready? Every time I hear this song, I just like, it alters my brain chemistry. I love music. Like, I don't know what I would do without music. I listen to music every single day. Lyrics make you feel something different. The music makes you feel something different. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but I absolutely just love music. Just listening to it and the sound. I'd give up forever to touch you because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. It's all I could taste in this moment, and all I can breathe is your life, and sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight, and I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Yeah, the lyrics are a masterpiece. This song is a masterpiece, and once again, I think it goes perfectly with their relationship in these two books. One of my own personal songs that I found that reminds me of these books and their relationship is Stolen by Dashboard Confessional. This song is so good. It's so early 2000s, but I love it so much, and it kind of gives off like a cheesy-ish vibe, but I don't care. And I listen to it on repeat after I finish these books. I don't know if this is like a well-known song or anything like that, but I love this song. It stole my heart. Yes, it did. The whole part that I just feel like really encapsulates them is just him going, "You have stolen my heart. You have stolen my heart." He says it a lot, but Johnny not wanting to have a relationship, and he's like, nah, I can't date anyone, like I don't want to feel anything. He's like, but I'm a bulldoze, okay? I'm gonna feel something, and I just can't stop myself from bulldozing. And basically Shannon has stolen his heart, and Johnny has stolen Shannon's heart. Like, it's just so cute in this song. It's like kind of, I don't want to say like emo, but it's giving like early 2000s emo punk, like really in your feelings, and you're just like so ooey gooey about love. And this song, I feel like, it's just so them, because it is early 2000s and they do love that like emo-y type punk pop music, and I feel like it matches them so well.
Because none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. Well, you are the only exception.
And I think I have one more on here. Oh, 7 by Taylor Swift. Yeah, I think 7 matches so well too.
Please, picture me. I had my peak at 7.
Are there still beautiful things? Sweet tea in the summer, cross your heart, won't tell no other. And though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you. Your braids like a pattern, love you to the moon and to Saturn, passed down like folk songs. Our love lasts so long. And I've been meaning to tell you, I think your house is haunted. Your dad is always mad, and that must be why. And I think you should come live with me, and we could be pirates, and then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet. And just like a folk song, our love will be passed on. That is quite literally both these books, this book, like it. And you could come live with me and we could be pirates. Then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet. Yeah, exactly. I know there's the whole playlist at the back of the books, and there's a whole lot of other songs, a lot of love songs that could probably capture moments in here, but those are what, 4 of them that I think really, in my eyes, match this book, the relationships, just so well. The next one is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I mostly just have songs for these 2, not the whole series, but I'm just gonna hold it up anyway. The first one is No Body No Crime by Taylor Swift, just because this whole thing is just a murder mystery, and she's trying to figure out who done it, basically. He's a friend of mine. We meet up every Tuesday night for dinner and a glass of wine. Obviously, she's trying to figure out who committed the crime. And there ain't no doubt, I think I'm gonna call him out, she says. I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. No body, no crime. But I ain't letting up until the day I die. That's literally Pip a movie fits. She's gonna do anything it takes. And she's like, I know who it is, okay? I've been sleuthing, I know what's happening, but I just can't prove it. But I'm gonna keep going until the day I die. Basically, you know, if you know, you know. No Body, No Crime is just a perfect way to describe this book. It's a thriller, it's a murder mystery. That's really it. So for the second book, Good Girl, Bad Blood, I had the song I Was Neon by Julia Jacqueline in mind, and this song describes Pip's, I don't know, character development, her change after what happened in the first book. It perfectly exemplifies how she is as a character, how much she's changed, how much she's grown. I was neon, I was the nearest door, I was the sign that said you've been here before. I swear I could see it, swear I could see it all so clear. I was steady, I was soft to the touch, cut wide open, did I let in too much? I swear I could feel, swear I could feel, am I gonna lose myself again? I quite like the person that I am I gonna lose myself again? She's gone through so much growth, and does she want to throw herself at another case and kind of immerse herself into this world and become obsessive again? Does she want to do that? And that's kind of what we're dealing with in this book. And just, am I gonna lose myself again? I quite like the person that I am I gonna lose myself again? She's dealing with this internal battle and internal struggle of, do I want to do it even though it's like me, it's something in my heart that I want to do, but like, can I go through that again? Oh, that song just perfectly describes the second book and her character so well. I don't know how else to describe how great these songs match their book, so I'm gonna say it perfectly exemplifies probably a lot, and take a shot every time I do that because you're probably gonna get drunk. The next book I have, or the last book I should say, is Powerless. A lot of lovey-dovey songs, which I feel like can be interchangeable for all kinds of books or all kinds of romance books, especially Fourth Wing, but I've got a couple in mind that specifically I was listening to them and I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of painted. There's one song that I think is so perfect for Powerless, and it's Guilty as Sin by Taylor Swift. Literally, it is perfect. It is so perfect. Crashing into him tonight, he's a paradox. I'm seeing visions. Am I bad or mad or wise? What if he's written mine on my upper thigh? Only in my mind, people. Only in my mind. One slip and falling back into the hedge maze. Okay. Oh, what a way to die. I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top lip kiss. How I long for our trysts without even touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin? You're kidding me. Because the tension was so high in this book and they never kissed. Never kissed the whole time. So how can I be guilty as sin without ever touching his skin? Back into the hedge maze? I think that's so crazy. Like, Taylor, did you read Powerless and was like, hey, hold up, I gotta write something down? In my mind, I think it's just perfect. There's no such thing as bad thoughts, only your actions talk. These fatal fantasies giving way to labored breath, taking all of me. We've already done it in my mind. If it's make-believe, why does it feel like a vow? We'll both uphold somehow. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh? Like, the tension is there and it's all in their heads and they're like, I want to do so much, but they can't, and they might, but they just don't. And then there's a time where they almost kiss and then they get split up and then something gets in the way. The whole time you're like, can they finally kiss? Are they going to? It feels as if they have already kissed each other. It feels like they have already done stuff together and the romance is there, but they've never done anything. The lyrics, man, they match up so well. And then I also have 2 Arctic Monkeys songs, Baby I'm Yours and I Want to Be Yours. Those 2 love songs just make me believe that love is real, you know? Okay, I used to think that this was their song until I heard the original and I was like, oh, my life has been a lie. It wasn't their song and that kind of like broke my heart for a second. But I still love the song regardless.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. Stars fall from the sky.
I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Okay. Bring back yearning and pining. Oh my goodness. Baby, I'm yours. I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Yours until the rivers all run dry. In other words, until I die. Baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines. Alex Turner's so whipped singing this. And that's basically how Kai is. There's no other way to explain it. He's just so whipped. Obviously this song can be for many couples and many romance books, but I just really had this in mind. I was like, oh my gosh, wait. So this is who I was thinking of because the song popped up like right after I was reading this. This whole song is just pining and just being so obsessively in love with someone that you would do anything for them. Until the poets run out of rhyme, until the end of time, I'm gonna stay right here by your side and do my best to keep you satisfied. Nothing in the world could drive me away. Every day you'll hear me say, baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3, like until the mountains crumble to the sea. So cute and lovey-dovey, and I'm such a hopeless romantic. Except in real life, I don't want a man to step any foot near me. But I do love this song. And then the last one I have is I Want to Be Yours. You go. I want to be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. Like, that's crazy on all levels. I want to be your Ford Cortina. I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be your coffee pot. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just want to be yours. I 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 want to be yours. Like, he says it so many times. So cute, because that's all he really wants. That's all he really wants. Yes, there's like all these outside factors. He pretty much will do anything, like keep her safe in the games when it's not supposed to happen. Of course, this would match this, but it would match all other romance books where it's just like they're just so whipped and so in love that they would just do anything for them. Like Fourth Wing, when the scene when she's in her dorm and then Xaden comes and he like kills everybody. Like, yes, he just wants to be hers because he would do anything for her. Yeah, a lot of these songs would fit other books, romance books, fantasy books, romantasy, you know the vibe. It fits lots of other couples, but I feel like it fits this book too. Yeah, those are pretty much all of the books. I have a couple other books in mind with some songs that match them, so if you guys want another part 2 to this video, let me know. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the love in my last video. You guys were super sweet and taking the time out of your day to like and comment and just like watch the video. I didn't think a lot of people were gonna watch the video and see it or like really care, so I just want to say thank you. But yeah, that's all it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!